Hello and good morning. How's everyone today? It is Sunday. Our big winter snowstorm for the spring season has ended. We had a whole whopping 6.5 inches yesterday. Not what I wanted to wake up to, that's for sure. But I hope you're ready for some Simple Life 2 on the official Simpletons server. We're doing a Season 2, and I have been busy. Did a little bit of work yesterday. Mostly mining, but I did lay out the floor plan. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a view of that. Hello, Prof Elements. Let me get extra dirt. Alright, so this is the front. That's why I'm walking around this side. So we've got cowboys joined. There we go. There is the floor plan. This again is a Southern Plantation style. So there's a major grand hallway that goes through the vestibule that I've made a lot larger. And then the hallway goes all the way through to the back. This is going to be a wraparound staircase. It's not going to be like Gone with the Wind with the big open staircase. This one's going to be enclosed. Going upstairs. This is technically like a closet or a bathroom, but I'm going to use it as an elevator to go downstairs into the basement, which wouldn't exist in real life. There wouldn't be basements, but I want a space for all of my automation that isn't a workshop sort of thing. So above ground will be workshop space, making it look pretty, you know, that sort of thing. And there'll be 2 floors. So that's going to be the kitchen back there. So I have the cooking for blockheads back there. Don't know what else is going back there, but we'll have that sort of thing there. Maybe food production. And then we'll have some spaces for different workshops of different sorts. These little notches here, there's 3 of them total. Probably should put one back there too. Are going to be fireplaces. Have that. So we have our foundation. I will eventually be covering the stone with carpets and other things so that you don't see the stone. And then this area that I've marked out around it is going to be a wraparound patio. So we're going to have a wraparound patio, and then on the second floor there'll also be a wraparound gallery. So you'll be able to walk around on the outside of the second floor as well. Hi 99, nice to see you. So that is what we're gonna work on building today. After I show you the things that I have been working on. So yeah, we've got some height to get in here. I'd like to get the first floor put in and figure out like how tall I want the first floor, and then I do want a 2 tall gap space between the first floor and the second floor, so in case I have any cabling that needs to go through, I can hide it a bit. So we've got that going on.
Yay!
But so I went into the mining age and did some resource collection. I was trying to look for chisel marble, and as you notice here, I've got 6 stacks. That's nowhere near enough. But while I was looking for it, I also found alabaster. Huge, giant pockets of alabaster. So we're using alabaster. It is very, very smooth and white, so it would work well for the whitewashed outsides. And we'll be able to add some detail on the inside so it's not so plain. But that is my goal. Maybe we'll put the other fireplace here. I don't know what I was going to put here. It's just like a little pantry, I guess. So yeah. Now, I am going off a reference image that I liked, and if you want to look it up yourself, it's Oak Alley Plantation, and that is the image I'm going off of for exterior and whatnot. Save the marble for pillar outside. Yes, I can. Because I will be doing, these are the pillars, these purple little markers are going to be where the pillars are going to be. So yep, I'm going to be using architecture craft pillars to make the round pillars that go up. These 2 wide gaps are actual door/windows. In Antebellum South, these would have been doors as well to open up to let the cool air in. They're relatively tall, and in the reference image, the bottom half is solid, but then it's got window glass, and then it has above the window, it has a little pocket window in the wall, and it also has shutters. And in the reference image, they're green. I don't know what color shutters I would make, but at night, someone would go around and close all the shutters, and that's how they would lock up the house. So we're gonna do that as well. So I've got all of the shutters, all of the doors and windows placed where I want them. This could be the grand entrance. Yeah. Most of what I'm going to do is probably get a builder's wand and just stack jump all of these little areas and figure out how tall we're going to make the exterior walls, and then we'll go from there. So yeah, if you enjoy watching building stream, this is going to be the one for you. You're doing a lot of building. But if you missed yesterday's stream, we did some progression. We got our coke oven set up from Immersive Engineering. We made our first bit of power. So I've got a thermoelectric generator here with uranium and water. So it's making a decent amount, filling up my LV capacitor. Going into the house. And in the house is a refined storage. So I got rid of most of the chests and things on the walls and put it in here. So we're rocking a bunch of things. I was smelting down some of the ores. That's what we're slowly working on, reducing this copper chest. Getting rid of it. So I'm just using the smeltery to do that. We're okay on lava. And then this morning, I went over to the jungle that we have near us. Over here in the corner. And I actually found a tropical garden. And then over here is actually set as desert. And I found an arid garden. And, ooh, I didn't go this far. Look, there's a couple of things here that I'll have to raid. So yeah, we've got a pretty decent, we've got swamp, we've got jungle, we've got a little bit of desert, savanna, plains. We're rocking everything here. We've got a big snowy cap with an astral sorcery large structure. So yeah, we're doing good here with our choice of area. I do not know if this is an island yet or if it's just the tip of a land mass. So I haven't done that much exploring. So since we got the tropical garden, I have placed it so that it can spread, and I did that with the arid one as well, even though I doubt we're going to need any of the cactus that you can get from it, the cactus fruit. Placed it anyway. I added 2 upgrades to our tree farm, so it's slowly getting a little bit more wood. We're collecting wood so we can get started in mine colonies very soon. Hey, stream. There you go. Forgot to say hi to Cowboy. Gotta do that. Alright. So, I need to make sure I don't have a lot of diamonds, so we're going to be using a lot of iron today. Might as well grab a bunch of it. for doing all of the block placing out here. And I think what I'm going to do for the patio, in the reference images it was laid brick. I might do a brick, and I was looking at that. There's a pretty decent standard brick that I like, but there's also the granite that is really nice. Other than that, I wasn't too happy with many of these, so we may look at standard brick or we'll look at the granite. And don't know where I'm going to find granite. I think I can get it out of regular cobblestone if I chisel it. Or it would be regular stone, wouldn't it? Not cobble. Let's find out real quick. That may make the decision for me. I can't get a whole bunch of bricks, but I can get them easier than granite, most likely. Yeah, I cannot get granite from regular stone. So we'll be hunting for granite, or we'll be collecting a whole bunch of clay. But to conserve resources, which is always smart, I am not going to use full blocks or slabs here. I'm going to use cobble, and then we'll just use chisel and bits to layer the brick on top. It'll save us a lot of resources. So that is what I'm going to be doing with that. Okay, let's get an inventory full of alabaster and do a bunch of stack jumping now. And we can chit chat. How many is this? 4? 1, 2, 3, that's 4. 5. Alright, so the windows would be, the bottom is solid, and then it would be 2 olive windows. I do one more. Okay. You're right, there is the painting machine. See, with chisel and bits I can customize it a bit more though, add a bit different texture. And you can't use a chisel and bit block in a painting machine that isn't a full block. See, I tried an AoE. I'm not so sure. We'd have to look. That's later on down the line. But thank you for the suggestion, Alchemist. That's a good point. Alright, so solid, glass, wall, glass, wall. Yep, that's how tall the first floor is going to be. So that is going to be where that comes over. Like that. So we've got doorway and then additional window here. I like that works. Okay. Oops. I didn't want that, did I? Keep that in mind. Do this. Alright. No. 3. Here we go. Yeah. Going. That's not the right spot, is it? Let's fix that. There we go. And we'll have a bunch of wall space to do either decoration or set up workstations. So it'll be a mixture of the two. Just because I don't want to do a completely decorative build here. I have a completely decorative build planned for the Simple Life 3, which hopefully I can implement. And build. Oh goodness. Look at all that it built up. Because I wasn't looking. That's okay, this is all wall anyway. Cool. Sweet. Hop down here and do this window. This will not take as long as I thought. I played a little bit of Sevtech Ages with Edward last night. It is not a pack I'm going to be playing for streaming or anything. It's something that Edward and I are kind of poking at. I only want to play when he's playing because it's a hard pack and not one that I want to do for long-term use. It's quite a challenge. It's going to be very techy, and that's just not usually my style, but I'll build cool stuff for him. That's doable. These openings, I'm going to have to figure out how big the doorway is going to be. Probably about the same width as the windows. Here for now. Right. So. Definitely I need texture. These walls are extremely bland as they are. And we need some more alabaster, and it looks like I need to make another wand already. This one's going to be out really soon. Go. That ought to work. And we need to cut the hole into this one. Go. To switch to this one. This one only goes horizontally, doesn't it? What is the mode? For that. Builder's wands, change mode M. No building on top or bottom of face. Ugh. I can't use an iron one. You can't build them on top or bottom. Well, nerds. I don't have a lot of diamonds. We might have to go collecting some diamonds. I think I have like 8 diamonds. Huh. Seven. I have 7, so we're using another one. Into diamond hunting. so excited about this. Cannot believe. This is a side entrance that I'm gonna have here. With just a basic door. Windows here perhaps next to it? Sure. We'll look at it when we're not on top of the building. I'm looking forward to, once I get the mine colony set up, changing the buildings to whatever I prefer instead of what the standard builds are. The standard builds are fine, but they're not what I want them to look like. I'm kind of thinking that style might work a little better for what I don't, you know, you can't really change them until they're level 5 if you plan on going to level 5 for the builds. So I have to decide that as well. What level housing do I want? And that sort of thing. So. Oh, we're just about there. According to the Mine Colonies wiki, as long as you leave chests, crafting tables, the actual block that creates the building, as long as you leave those things alone, you can change the exterior look. So we're going to test that. Any beds, all of that stuff has to stay where it gets placed. So, yep. Don't remember if it was here or there. There. So then we need to do this interior section. This will likely be an arch. Right there. And you're right, the colonists will probably be picky. Alright, so. Oh, my loud alabaster. There we go. Oops, nope. Alright, we're almost done though. Look at this. Feels good. Alright, we're probably gonna need dirt to jump up there. Finish off this can. Come over here. 1, 2. Alright. Great. So let's finish these doorways that are just wide gaping holes and figure out this is just a door. Regular door, elevator, room. This will probably also have the waystone in it. The elevator is just going to be the one block, so yeah. Grand hallways. I think I might leave. No, I still think they should be connected. This is the stairwell. We're gonna leave this like this for now until I figure out the stairwell. So we'll do this one. And I did the 2 high for these as well. Then okay. So then this is just a little closet-y thing. This, yeah, that could be turned into a chimney for a fireplace. It wouldn't line up with this one. That would be right here. We could change some of that. I move so that the fireplace is here. It would get rid of this wall completely. I'm considering putting another refined storage system in here for just food stuff. And so that's why I would have it tucked away so you wouldn't see it. But could change those plans. Let's see here. We did it the same as this one. This down and put in the fireplace. So the fireplace will be here and here. Yeah, we did that. I can put the pantry over here where the refined storage system would be. This is the butler access to this side. There's usually doors here, you know, and then of course there's in and out doors here for, don't need 3. We'll figure that out. For the servants. Yep. Here. I think we've taken care of that. Alright. So we have 4 chimneys now that we will need to build up once we get the house going. Ceiling may have to just be more alabaster. Definitely gonna need to do a lot of detailing so that it's not just one giant white block. Let's figure out the patio here so that we can then work on figuring out what the pillars are going to look like. So we wanted to do either granite or brick. Take a look at what the brick looks like, not in JEI but actually in World, and see if we're going to Collect resources for a harder one in this. Alright, so we have a brick. I'll chisel it to the variety that I thought would look good, which was the arrayed bricks. Because it doesn't look super modern, and if they were down on the ground, I'm wishing they were a bit muted. That's why the granite might work. There's an arrayed bricks and granite as well. Do I have any granite? I doubt it. We're gonna look. Nope. Granite. Granite. Haven't seen any. We might have to craft. Use any cobblestone, or does it have to be vanilla cobblestone? Ooh. Alright. What do you look like in the arrayed bricks? That gets my vote for a patio instead of this brick. Do the granite. Let me look at my reference picture really quickly here. It does appear that the granite does go, well, the patio does go into the block space of the pillars, but not all the way. We would have to chisel, do some custom carving of blocks to have them go like halfway. The other thing to consider is that the way I have this set up is that the grass comes right up to the patio layer, and in the image there was a half a step, a very small step up. I didn't want to try to translate that into Minecraft, because that would just put all my layers off. So there's not gonna be a step up. There's just gonna be walk on flat space. Let's see. So if we did the granite, we're gonna need a bunch of cobblestone. I don't think I have a whole lot of that, actually. Yeah, I don't. So we're gonna need to go grab some cobblestone. I've been smelting what I have, or using it for other things. So we are gonna have to go just collecting cobblestone. Yep. Just thinking here. I think that's my option, is just going and collecting a bunch of cobblestone. So let's make a hammer. It's going to require us to convert the tool station to a forge. We need to do that. Seared bricks. And into blocks. There we go. So we have a forge. Now we can do a hammer, and let's do it out of cobalt since I have it. Let's make the cast. Pencil table, hammer, and we're going to need plates, tough tool rod. We need more patterns. Tough tool rod. Do we need the tough binding as well? Can't remember. No, but we might need it for if we do an excavator or a lumber axe. So that's fine. Let's put that in there. As far as resources other than the cobalt, I need 8. 1, 2, 4. What else should we put on this? As far as the plates, perhaps. So we're looking at, let's do handles first. We want something that has a decent durability, maybe gives you a modifier boost. Damage. I suppose copper would be a good idea. Adding it to one of the plates might be a better choice. Instead of the handle? After we're at either of these, but look at that durability. Do adamantine, that's what I've got for my current pick. Melt that down. For this I need 3. Alright, so there's the cobalt head, so let's make the grab enough. We can grab enough of that, guys. There we go. So let's make our cast. I have any gold in here. Brass. I do have brass. Aluminum brass. We'll get that going. Off. And we'll get a hammer made. We gotta get a whole bunch of cobble and convert it to granite so we can lay that patio. That finished pouring off, and then we'll get the cast for this one made. I need to put more of that in there, aren't I? Casts made. Alright, switch to the aluminum brass. And then the cobalt. And were we using adamantine for the handle? I think we were. Take that. And we still need to figure out what we're doing for the plates. I think I want a copper one so I can get the XP. But what do we need beyond that? Iron, maybe. What does iron give me? Magnetic, yeah. That's worth considering. Have that. Adamantine in here. And we're gonna need how many? 8. Well, the head's cobalt. Can you really repair with something that's not the head material? What is it copper for or is it bronze? What is it? Copper, okay. I have some copper in here too. Get that processed. The iron plate and a copper plate. I should have grabbed some vines so that we can do mending. I have a bookshelf up there that we can convert the ball of moss. Add it as a modifier and it'll repair itself based on the copper plate that I'm going to be adding. What did it just make if there's only 2 things of bar iron? Oh, I didn't put it in there. Ha ha ha! Pour it off. Put too much more aluminum brass in there. That put away. And you have copper. Okay. How much redstone do I have? Put some to speed it up. Alright. There we go. We've got... These 2 are not useful for a hammer, but we've got momentum, magnetic 2, and well established. With 3 modifiers to start. Mining speed is slow as mud. But we'll be able to speed that up, and the durability is awesome. Which is, yeah, awesome. Okay, so let's do just a little bit of speed. I speed up even more. I want to add mending. We should probably do that at some point. This will be good enough for some cobble collection, which is really all we're doing at the moment. So let's go do that. We don't need to go underground for this. We're just going to start at the top. Work our way that way. Our inventory is full of cobble. Not bad. Around. Yay, level 30. Almost there. That water? No, okay. I'm not picking up anymore, so let's fix that. So we get back to where we started. Must be raining. I didn't think this mining dimension got dark. So it must be raining in the overworld. Yep, must be. Right. Yep, rain, look at that. Now, to craft a whole mess of granite. Never thought I'd say those words. But, yeah, I need the granite. Alright, so we'll start with that. Looks like it is daytime, so we won't be able to sleep. Alright. I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break here, folks, and I will be right back, so don't go anywhere.